Hi guys, Creative Lori here. Welcome. Oh boy, look at this. Okay, so today is November 10th. It's a Friday. I haven't been to the food bank in, I think, a couple, maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3. I can't remember now. I'll have to go back and look at my videos. But I am so happy I went. I almost didn't make it, but thank you all for coming and joining me. If you're not familiar with my channel, I started going to the food bank a year ago, and I'm very happy I did because I was struggling. I'm still struggling, and it's for my father and I. Whatever I can't use, I do distribute to the homeless, or try to make some, things up for the homeless. So nothing goes to waste, and I share it with a friend or neighbor if they would like some. So not my neighbor close by, but my dad's neighbor. Okay, let's get started. But before we go, I want to say, please, if you are in need like I was, go to the county page, and it'll probably be under services, and you'll see food pantry or food bank. And then you don't have to qualify for this. There are, and don't feel like, oh, my car is too nice. I don't have a nice car. In fact, it needs a lot of work. But don't feel bad because, sometimes we have mortgage payments or rent, or that car we need to keep because it gets us to our job. And if you have a nicer car and you're stuck in it, that's fine. Go. Don't feel bad. There are so many people who are in the drive up food bank that have nice cars. We don't know anyone's story, so just go, because I was really putting it off because I was afraid. I don't know why. And I had a lot of pride too, which is not good. We needed it. So just go. Let's get started. I'm really excited, you guys. Okay, I got, this is from Whole Foods, the organic kale Caesar. And my dad doesn't like kale, and I'm not a huge fan unless I buy it in a kit like this, because I don't know why it just tastes, better. But I haven't bought, I should say, a salad kit in so long, but when I would, I liked the kits better. But I can steam these for my dad, and I can eat my portion fresh, because it's just kale and cabbage and purple cabbage, I believe. So that's awesome. That's a really good side. So if you're not a fan, steam it, season it. It would be really good. If you're not a fan of kale or cabbage or something, it just tastes different. It's sweeter. Look at, I got some beautiful organic little Colitos. These are just awesome. I call them grape tomatoes, and they are just delicious. We eat these just like on the side of our meal because they're just so good. Then we got 2 beautiful pears that came like that, still wrapped in the paper. And my dad loves pears, so he'll be getting those. Then we got 5 heads of iceberg lettuce. Now 2 of them are organic, which is amazing. That's so wonderful. And 3 are not, but I just wash everything really, really good. Now you're probably thinking, what in the world are you going to do with all that iceberg? So I am going to be making like little roll-ups, wraps. So if you have cream cheese or cottage cheese or something I'll show you in a second, some meat or tuna, whatever, they work perfectly, and you can eat like 3 roll-ups, and it's just so much better than a tortilla sometimes. But trust me. So remember, I got some ground beef also the last time I went to the food bank. So now I'll make a nice hamburger for my dad with this beautiful lettuce. So I'm really excited. I love the crunch of iceberg. I really do. So does my dad. And then 2 little green bell peppers that I think comes from their garden. So that's wonderful. Or the farmer's market. Look at this. Yes. Yes. I had one more, but I stopped at my friend's house who is helping me feed the cat colony right now because I'm not doing it. I am leaving that up to her right now because I just don't have the time. But I gave her, she took one of the squash, and they're huge, you guys. These things are huge. I don't know if you could see. I mean, this one right here has a little split at the bottom, so I'll use that one first. But last year I got a ton, and I still have one from last year, one or two, no, one left. Anyways, I keep them in my garage where it's nice and cool and they last forever. And the boxes underneath, I'll explain in a second. There's my little Thanksgiving decoration. That was from a friend. I love that. Those little, I can't remember the brand. I'll think of it in a second. I got those at a thrift store years ago, 99-cent store years ago. And I did make this burlap pie. I'll try to link that video down below too, because I used to do a lot of fun crafts. Okay, I got some, I think these are called white potatoes. Well, these are a little bigger. Maybe Yukon? I'm not sure, Yukon Golds or white potatoes. I have listened to all of you and how to make things with potatoes. And you know what? You guys are fabulous because I like potatoes now. I really do. You know, it's just, I had to learn how to cook with them. So I will mix that with like pico de gallo and eggs sometimes, or with my dad's ground beef, or for me, cauliflower, and it's wonderful. Just, and hearty. Look at this. It's called bocadillo, traditional bocadillo, $8.99 from that expensive grocery store in my neighborhood that I can never afford. Well, now they do have good sales, so I will, you know, pop in and every now and then, but I haven't in a long time, but I did recently, and I'll show you in another video. I think it's just like some kind of a prosciutto and cheese, perhaps. Looks really good. So I'll give that for my dad, and he'll be happy with that. And then I got 2 Chobani, I think they're Greek yogurt, yep, and they're less sugar. I'm gonna let my dad have these. He needs to have something sweet every now and then, and he could have like half of one, and with some nuts and berries, with tea during the day, in the middle of the day, because we are burning a lot of calories, and his counts have been much lower. So, because I'm doing all the cooking, so you know he needs to have a little joy in his life. And also pastrami. Now I know lunch meats are not good for him because of the nitrates in them. However, I only put a few pieces, and we make it last a long time. I have paint on my hands still. I've been painting on and off for like, it seems like months. This is floor paint. Anyways, my dad will be super excited with this. I might even portion it out into 3 snack size baggies and freeze 2 of them and keep one in the fridge, because it does take him a while to get through lunch meat. Then I got some lemon and dill egg salad. I'll save this for my dad. It's from that really nice store, and he's gonna love that because he really does love egg salad, and I do too. And it's nice and like runny with lots of mayo, which he loves. Look at this, you guys! I'm so excited. I'm sorry, I'm so excited. I'm really trying to hold back my my overjoy in my voice, but I can't help it. Okay, look at this, ricotta cheese. So from what I remember from last time, I can freeze this because I think this is, yeah, 5 pounds. So I'm gonna get some Tupperware from my dad's house. I know it changes the consistency a little bit, but it wasn't bad. So I'm gonna, or is that mascarpone that changes? It probably this too. Either way, I'm gonna freeze most of it and just keep 1 tub out in the fridge for now, because ricotta is so beautiful. I can make lasagna, I can make other things. I'm super excited about having the ricotta cheese. So thank you, Food Bank. And then macaroni salad. Also, okay, this is a 4 pound. So these are from distributors. So I love this, and I'm gonna use that in some of the wraps inside of it. And then like for my dad, I'll put like one of these in there and wrap it up and make like 2 or 3 for him, and maybe add a little bell pepper or something. And we got some bananas. I don't know if I mentioned this, but there were more. I gave 4 of them to my friend, so there were more bananas. Okay, then down here I got 1, 2, 3, 5 slow cooker packets. I've been using these, but I just cut them into 3 basically and make 3 different dishes. We do use the slow cooker primarily through the winter. along with our toaster oven. So this is great. This is great for my dad. But you could use it in a stir fry too. If you don't have a slow cooker or don't eat roast, it's not just for a pot roast. So super happy about that. And that will go in my pantry. Then back here we got some brioche hamburger buns. They're beautiful. So remember I got that ground beef. I'll be making a hamburger or hamburgers tonight for my dad. And what I'll probably do, because he doesn't like thick bread either, is see how thick these are? I love brioche, so does he. But I'm going to cut the top, horizontally, so making 4 pieces instead of 2. So that will last longer and it's not so much bread for us, which is better for our health. Speaking of health, I'll tell you in a second, but then I got these Larimar. These are nice. I might keep these because I am eating a little bit of sugar and sweets lately because I am working so hard. So I think I'm going to keep these. Then I got these Betty Crocker double chocolate chunk. I will save this. It's still in code to make some for the holidays. Then I got these. Now I'm going to freeze these. I'm going to keep 1 row out. And my dad can have 1 a day with some nuts and some berries or yogurt or something, and tea. And then I'll freeze the rest. I'm not going to put the frosting on it. He doesn't, need that. He doesn't really like that anyway. So he's going to be super excited, you guys. And he can have 1, when we have a little break, and that'll satisfy him. Okay, back here, these are Lucky Charms bars. And the gal asked me, hey, do you want an extra box? And I said, oh, that'd be great because I do hand things out to the homeless. She goes, I'll be right back. She brought like 4 more boxes. So that was wonderful, you guys, because I pulled over once I left there and I just opened the boxes up. And as I was leaving, I saw the homeless. So I was handing it out then. And I gave them a box of mini powdered donuts and Lucky Charms. So this is an empty box. It came in that. This one's empty and the one behind it is empty. And then I have 2 more. So you see what's in here, what's left. And then I have 2 boxes that the squash is on, the Lucky Charms. Perfect. Oh my God, they were so happy, you guys. It was so amazing. And especially when I see the same people, I just love them. All right, you guys, I'd like to hear from you what you would do with the iceberg lettuce and what you would do with the slow cooker spices. Please leave me comments. It really keeps me going. I'm sorry I've been delayed, but I'm having a little more time, so I'm going to be answering them again. Thank you guys. I love your comments. They help me so much and they just keep me going. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I will see you all later. I really have to go to my dad's, so have a blessed day. The next video, I'll show you what I bought. Bye, you guys.